Before we start, boys and girls, I would like to give a massive shout out to John, Joe and Ian. So that's John, Joe and Ian from Closet Geek and the Reseller White Boy and the one and only Master of Pieces. So guys, their link will be in the description of every single video of mine from now on, because I actually truly consider them as friends and they're wicked YouTubers. So thank guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome back, boys and girls, it's your boy Kieran from Rummage Around, and today guys we are going to go through how I list, prepare and sell trainers. I'm a little bit red, I'm caught by the sun I think. I work outside on my day-to-day job, and obviously I do eBay part-time. So I'm literally going to show you how I get trainers ready, prepared, cleaned, photograph, and how I put them on eBay. So without further ado, let's get to the cleaning station, which is just a sink, but it sounds better. And I'll show you guys what you should buy if you want to start selling stuff like trainers on eBay. So now we're going to get one of these. I'm going to go for the soft brush because we're going to do the top of these trainers for now. These are Nitsuki Tiger trainers, which in decent condition they go for about 30 quid. So they're definitely worth cleaning up. They're actually not that bad condition now. They look terrible in the camera, but that is legit the colour. Like a mustardy brown colour. Obviously, the soles are a bit meh, but we'll get rid of that, won't we, boys, with the Rejuvenator. So now, guys, hopefully you can see this. Hello! I'm pretty sure you can see this. But yeah, you get your brush, give it a bit of a swirl around here so it bubbles up a bit. Like so. Look at that. And then, once it's all bubbled up, you literally start brushing. But before, as you can probably see, I have stuck the Rejuvenator shoes in. This keeps its shape while you're brushing around. Give it a good old scrub. That's what you want to be seeing. You want to be seeing nice, well, I don't know, bubbles basically. Like you were back in, back when you were a kid playing with bubbles. Give it a good old scrub. Like Dan says, if your arms aren't burning, then you're not putting enough scrubbing action into the trainers. So you want to be doing it so your arms are literally going to fall off. Literally, you can go pretty hard with this stuff. You don't have to be, caress it. You're just going to be nice and firm and do a nice circular action. Get inside the trainer. Become one with the Nitsuki Tiger pair of trainers. Just become one with the stuff you're trying to clean. This really does have value, and I cannot stress enough, clean your trainers and they will sell. Because people don't mind buying used trainers. Like, I personally wouldn't buy used trainers to wear, personally. But there is a lot of people out there that, they want all these trainers, but they can't afford. And I don't blame them, to be fair. They can't afford, or they don't want to spend £80. Like, because these trainers here, brand new, you're looking at about 80 quid. Whereas, some people on eBay are selling them for about 30 quid used, but in pretty decent condition. I'm happy with that. I'm going to give it a bit of a rinse off. Well, actually, I'm going to let it dry a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm going to give it a bit of a rinse off. And you'll definitely see the change in colour. Look at that. Look at the change of colour. Yes, obviously they're wet, but honestly, they'll probably dry that colour, and they look pretty good now. I'm pretty impressed with them. The soles as well, looking good. But we're going to give the soles a bit of a go as well. But for that, we're going to use a different brush. So just bear with me. We're going to be using I think this is the hard brush, the stiff bristle brush. This does the soles and unpainted midsoles. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do the white, the bit in the edge here, the white stuff, and then the bottoms. But the bottoms in here are pretty clean, actually, to be fair. Same principle, give it a bit of a swirl, and just get yourself really into there. Like I said, if your arms aren't burning, you're not doing a good job. But my arms are burning already, and I've only just started. Get yourself really in them nooks and crannies. Look at this. Look at this power from the Kieran. Just literally scrub, and make your arms burn. All about them calories. Burn them calories. Who thought you'd be making money on eBay and keeping yourself fit? Woo! Right, give it a quick rinse off, and then we'll see the change in colour. And there we have it, boys and girls. Let's, save water here, and come on. Look how well they've come up. They are pretty damn impressive. So, literally give them a bit of a squeeze, give them a bit of a rinse. Get all the water out of the bottom, just in case any water. These are the shoes I'm on about. They do actually come with the kit. So, they are really good to take photos as well. They keep the shape of the trainer when you're scrubbing. And look, I'm pretty impressed with that. Happy days. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the other one. Whew, I'm absolutely... But yeah, I'm happy with this. Give it a nice rinse over once. And look. Actually, we missed a little bit there. See if we can get that off. See if we can get that off. Just don't want to be wasting water. Come on. Become one with the trainer. There we go. That black mark is gone. Just like so. Take the shoe out. We're going to need them for when we do the listing. And there we go, boys and girls. Give it a good old rinse. There we go. Happy days. They've actually come up really, really well. This one's starting to dry. They're now clean. And I think, boys and girls, that condition, we are definitely going to get 30 quid for these. Whew! I'm sweating, but that is definitely worth it. So, once they're dry, you then start taking photos. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to take photos now, and then I'll take photos again for when I put it on eBay. Because obviously, they've just come out of the excellent Rejuvenator wash down station. So let's take some photos, and then I'll show with the photos. I'll show you exactly what you need to be taking for photos. So let's go. So yeah, there were the photos taken. Quite a lot of photos. You want to take a lot of photos when doing shoes because it's such a random thing to buy. I think the more trainers you do, the more photos of the trainers you do have, the better your item's going to sell. I use an app called Photo Room, which takes the background off completely. So as you can see, I did it on the kitchen floor. But once you go into Photo Room, if I can remember, I'll put a link in the description to the app because it is absolutely amazing. It will completely take away the background and it'll put on a nice white background. To be fair, it's probably even better than eBay's pre-built stuff. So I just want to quickly show you some other things that you can do with trainers if you do require. So sometimes I throw in a pair of insoles, but the insoles on these trainers aren't actually too bad, so I am not going to need to be throwing that in. Let's chuck that away, Kieran, good boy. A pack of shoelaces. I've got some black ones, got some round ones, got some flat ones, got some round wax ones, got some white ones, got some brown ones. So a nice assortment of trainers. I've got some spare brushes as well that I haven't needed to use yet since I have bought the Rejuvenator. And I've got some neutral instant polish, and I've also got some black polish as well, which I don't have a clue where it is. And I highly, highly recommend you spray them with some anti-odor spray as well, which I have already done. So these are literally ready now to be posted on eBay. So that is literally what we're going to do now. So guys, you want to be looking at what you are going to sell them as. You want to be looking at the completed and sold listings on eBay. This way you can see a sort of true identical value of what is going to sell you quite well. As you can see, these trainers are selling anywhere between £10 all the way up to £60, but in the condition they are in, and obviously they are used, but I have spent a lot of time cleaning them. I think I've probably spent about 15-20 minutes cleaning them. I am going to put them up for about £30 to £35, I think, based on what I've seen. Really, always want to have a look at what you can sell them as. So when you found a pair that's quite similar to yours, doesn't matter if it's colour wise or anything like that, I always, you know, when I'm doing trainers, I always look for the same sort of size, so it makes it easy for me in the item specifics. So now I don't actually have to touch the item specifics because I know this trainer was sold as an 8.5. So you tinker the title very, 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 very similar to yours. I mean, this is pretty similar. So all I've done is changed it to brown/khaki because that is the same colour as the trainer. I then have to go into item specifics and find the same colour of my trainer in the item specific. For some reason, I do believe it didn't work the first time, so I had to redo this again. But I've changed the upper material to upper mesh and suede because it's slightly suede and slightly mesh. As you can see now, I am going back to make sure everything is exactly what I like. Make sure it's UK size 8.5, which it is, and make sure the colour is exactly the colour you have in front of you. But that's pretty simple. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do this, but I thought I'd make a video solely on trainers. So now I have my item specific sorted. I now sort of tinker the description. I do like my descriptions to be, you know, spaced out a little bit. I know people just leave them as they are, but I also make sure there's a slight gap in between each sentence. So I've always, you know, I sell it as sort of seen, hardly been worn, plenty of life left of them. As you can tell, there was a lot of life left in this, and there still is. And always make sure you know, put comes from a smoke-free, pet-free home, because especially when you're doing clothing/trainers, because that really does help the buyer. I don't know what it is, but buyers prefer to buy from you know, a smoke-free, pet-free home. So online traded price I see is always lower than what I'd like to sell them as, and by this I mean I've put them up for £32.95. If I get an offer anywhere between 25 to 35, I will accept it because I'm into profit on this bundle. Now I always pay £2.85 for postage. I don't know why. I think Hermes is £2.50 for a small parcel, and these will go as a small parcel. So you know, I'm making 30p profit on the time that I spend doing this. But you know, that's for packaging as well. So I'm probably making about 10p per product. I don't like to charge extortionate prices for postage. But anyway, I'm now moving on to the photos, and now with the Photo Room app, you can see all my photos are on a nice white background, even though I did, and you saw, put them on my kitchen floor. So yeah, guys, that is how you sell trainers. And there we have it, boys and girls. That is literally how I highly recommend. That is how you sell trainers on eBay. So slightly different video today, but I hope you guys did enjoy that. It's more of like a informative, if that's the word. Basically a video to help you guys sell stuff on eBay. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and that video was dedicated to the one and only Closet Geek, because he has been asking me to do a video like that before. So I hope you did enjoy that, Joe, and everybody else. And if you guys want to know anything else, then please leave me a message down below, and I'm sure to answer it to my best of my ability. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, brothers, and peace out, sisters, and I'll see you later. Just want to say a massive thank you for watching the video and the massive support you've shown me throughout my, well, reselling career. So if you did enjoy that video, please smash that like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you soon.